Hello everybody. In last video I explained you what we have to do, which kind of setting we have to do if we want to do communication between Genos and between software, in this case Cubase. On the same way you can do that with Pro Tools. I have here Pro Tools, but let us now see how we can do that in Cubase. So we want to use Genos as a arranger keyboard to compose music. Genos will help us to give some ideas if we're by the time we are playing some styles, and then we want to use those ideas, record them on separate tracks, separate MIDI tracks, and after that we can continue with recording, do some editing, change, or whatever we want to do with that project. Setup that we have to do in Cubase is next. We have to create MIDI tracks. And here I have MIDI track number 9. In MIDI track number 9, you can remember I have from previous video, it is style rhythm 1, then style rhythm 2, track 10, bass guitar. Then we have here track 12 is style chord 1, style chord 2 is track 13. Track number 14 is pad, and then we have 15 and 16. It is style phrase 1, style phrase 2. Now, after that, we have write 1, write 2, write 3, and we can make new tracks. We can add some new MIDI tracks like left section, and then we can add multipad 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we have created tracks, now we want to make sure that we have ability to from each track to control instruments of the Genos. If I press here, I can see my groups of instruments that I created. Those are actually folders. Inside of the folders, I have instruments. And now I have opportunity to choose any instrument from the Genos. If I choose one accordion here, it will call up a sound accordion from the Genos on particular channel, MIDI channel. But if I want to have that connection, I have to do something before I get this option. This is Cubase number 10. If I go under Studio, in Cubase 9 or 9.5 or lower version, it will be Device, under Devices. But here is under Studio. Right away in Cubase 9 it will be here that option, but in Cubase 10 we have to go to Studio and then More option and then MIDI Device Manager. MIDI Device Manager, there I have a couple devices. Actually those are templates that I made for instruments like Genos, Catron, Integra, Motiv, Korg. We are talking now about Genos. When you click on Genos, you can see that output is Digital Workstation 2, because I want to use Genos as an arranger keyboard, not as a workstation. If I am using as a workstation, and if I'm recording track by track, then I will do that. I will choose this option. But I want to choose. I want to use it as a arranger keyboard, and I want to record whole style at once. Now, in separate channels. Now I will open this setting, this device. It is called Device under MIDI Device Manager. I will open to show you how it looks. Under Devices, there actually next option is Patch Banks. I will press there, and now we will see all folders. In all those folders, I have a group of the instruments, and in each group I have instruments. If I go under Genos acoustic guitars, I have all my acoustic guitar that I have on Genos. If I press on one guitar, I can see a MIDI message that I am sending to Genos. It is bank select 0. Just a moment. Okay, if I highlight it, I cannot see. Let me go to the next one. Okay, here. It is bank select 0, bank select 32, CC message 0, CC 32, and then I have program change. So for every instrument, I have write those MIDI messages. I couldn't find MIDI template for Genos. Maybe yet now you can find it, but when I bought Genos, it wasn't MIDI template on internet. So I did create this template. It took me several days and several hours to create. I had to create every folder. If you do enable edit, then you have possibility to create new folder, new preset, or add folder, multiple presets. Now, when I create folders, in those folders, then I can put instruments and I can connect them with Genos by writing this MIDI message. So now when I have this, everything created, now I am able to save it. Save this, so I can export setup. On that way, I am actually saving this to my other templates that I created for whole other instruments: PA 1, 2, 3, 4, Roland 1010, 1080, Integra 7, Yamaha DX7, Rack, Nano Piano, Nano Synth, PA2. So all those are templates made by me. Actually, they're made templates that have all original sounds and user sounds as well, because sometimes you have to add some sound. For example, here, Korg, open device, go to the under device, patch banks. So I have Korg user sounds, PA4 factory sounds, and then I have legacy sounds, general MIDI, and my user sounds, where I have all my user instruments that I created, sending message to, in this case, you can see a bank, MSB message, LSB message, and program change. I did create this on a regular decimal way. Another was hexadecimal information. You can do whatever you want. Both think whatever you do, your Genos will understand on which way you create it. Now, let me go back here. I will disconnect this, go to Genos. I will close this. And I will show you something else what you have to do if you want to synchronize Genos together with Korg. You have to go under Transport. You have to go under Project Synchronization and then Destination. And you will choose Genos Workstation 1 and 2 as well. You can choose, if you are working just with Genos Workstation 2, you can choose that. But remember my template. I am sending all messages through Workstation 1, and I am receiving everything to Workstation 2. That's why I choose both of them. And then now I have possibility to do synchronization. Now presently my Catron is connected under this window, Project Synchronization. You cannot see Catron. But if I go to my Catron under Option menu, and if I go to MIDI, and if I connect Catron with USB MIDI keyboard button, now we should see as well Catron here under Project Synchronization. Let me see. Yes, we have it. Now this is Catron. MIDI gadget is Catron. Digital workstation, it is Genos. And if it's Korg, they're connected, it will be information for Korg. It will say Korg PA2 or Korg PA4. You will see actually name of the Korg and with number of the Korg that you have, because Korg driver has that kind of setting that is actually displaying here name of the instrument. Okay, now we have synchronization, we have tracks, we have everything, and we are ready to create song. That was second video explaining what do we have to do in setuping software to be able to communicate. Thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully it will help you now to establish communication and enjoy with your Genos and computer in creating some new stuff. My name is Tihomir, and have a nice day.